Well, let's go over to France now, where demonstrators are gathered in the Parisian suburb of Saint-Denis in the protest at police violence. Residents are angry at what they say is increasingly heavy-handed tactics used by police during the lockdown. Violent clashes spread across suburbs in late April. An incident in which a motorcycle crashed into an unmarked police car, triggering unrest, is currently under investigation. Well, for more on this, we can speak to our reporter Oliver Whitfield-Miocic, who joins us now live from that demonstration. Oliver, you're right in the middle of the protest, as we can see there. What's the atmosphere like? How many people are there with you?
So originally, Tokes, there was probably around 70 people who gathered here, mostly the older generation. And the police swiftly moved in. This was before the march was meant to start. The police swiftly moved in to what they call in the UK police force to kettle them. So they were put into one big group. Nobody was allowed to leave. And that was when everybody in the neighborhood really started realizing what was going on. And what's happened now is there's probably around 300 or 400 people here. Now, Saint-Denis is one of the most poorest neighborhoods in Paris. It's populated by mostly Black, Asian and the minority ethnic community. And the BAME community says that they are unfairly targeted by the police. They say that they have got far less intensive care hospital beds that they've had to deal with during the coronavirus crisis than in the richer parts of Paris. They also say that they are stopped and searched more proportionately compared to the rest of the country. And all of this has been brought to a head by the fact that they say there's been 8 complaints made against the police for police violence. One of those that you just mentioned, another one involving a man that was pushed into the river by the police, or so he alleges. The police say he had carried out some burglaries. Now, there's been a sign that's been put up here. It says here, the police push Egyptians into the Seine. So it's really, really galvanizing the support of the neighborhoods here. But for the moment, it's an uneasy peace between the police trying not to be too heavy-handed and also the protesters. Yeah, it feels like it's a bit on a knife edge at the moment.
Oliver, it's not the first time in recent memory, certainly in the 20 years I've been here in France, that people from that community, the Black and Asian and ethnic communities in that part of Paris have made complaints like this. But is anyone actually listening to them?
Well, the police say that they are carrying out a thorough investigation. The Prime Minister of France, on the night of this incident where the gentleman was pushed into the river, once that video circulated online, he said that the police would be carrying out a full and independent investigation. But the community here doesn't feel like they are being listened to. They feel like they are outside of inner Paris, and so they are an afterthought. There is deep-set anger among people here about the way that they are treated. And they say that has been a long time of police violence that they've been having to put up with. I can just see the police here. They've called in some more reinforcements who are now moving down the road. People are still being kettled. And it doesn't, the boos are going off around here. It's an uneasy peace, I'd say, at the moment. And it looks like those views are entrenched, no matter whether the police did an investigation or not. These are deep-seated beliefs in this community.
Oliver Whitfield-Miocic there. Do take care of yourself in the middle of that protest in Paris. Thank you.